For me, it's very simple. As an actress, I've made for 30 years. I have been someone who interprets words. I'm a believer in the great power of the spoken word. And I know that there's certain words that people think are unspeakable because of what they represent. They're frightening. And there's a lot, they represent things that a lot of people don't know anything about. And I really believe that if you say those words often enough, they lose their power over you. Schizophrenia, bipolar, depression, post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's something that we should be talking about openly and without shame every day of our lives. So when somebody comes up to me in the airport and says, "Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. I have mental illness in my family," I say, "What illness is in your family? Tell me about it." So they have to say the word. We went to Sarah Jones and I did a evening at Fountain House where we played all different characters living with mental illness. And afterwards, I met a woman at the reception who actually lives in my building. And she said, "I've been living with this for..." Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to have to get used to talking about it, aren't I? She actually stopped herself because she was so used to covering it up. And so for me, that's the bottom line. Talk about it. Talk about it freely, without shame. Acknowledge people who are dealing with it. Support them, honor them, respect them. And I think this is the night, this is a wonderful night. It was incredible to meet the Smith family. Your eloquence, your fierce love of Karla, what you're doing with it, is going to make a huge difference in this country and around the world. And I'm so proud to be here. And I hope I get the ball over the home plate tomorrow. I don't want it to bounce. But thank you. It's a joyous thing. There's a lot of pain, you know, but there's also a lot of joy. And I think it's just so right. It feels so right. And I think what we've begun is thrilling. And I'm very happy. I hope I can meet every one of you before the night is over. Thank you, Smith family. Thank you, St. Louis. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Glenn. We appreciate you sharing that with us. And you guys are part of the change. I mean, I can remember not so long ago my grandmother talking to me about the cancer. And someone having that, and look how far that's come. Look how open people are to donate and to help support finding a cure for that. The same can happen for mental illness. And you guys are part of the change. Just being here tonight, you guys are part of that. We listened to some of the statistics. Look around your table. You've got about 8 people at your table. 1 in 6 adults have a diagnosable mental health problem. How many people know 6 people? I actually have 6 friends. I know it's hard to believe. It's true. Yeah, I got 6. 1 in 6. 1 in 10 at a young age. It is real. It is out there. And you guys just being here tonight, we thank you so much for being a part of this event because it is going to make a difference. We've already heard testimonials. It's working right here in Belleville, Illinois. Illinois, by the way, 80% of the funding for mental illness cut. That's what we're facing. We not only need to bring a change of the minds in a healing sense of those that have mental illness, it's changing the minds of those who are hesitant about supporting a cure and supporting support. And that's what we're here for tonight. That's what the Karla Smith Foundation is founded for. They are a huge support organization. And their goal is bigger than this, guys. It's just starting for them. The Smiths want to take this beyond Belleville, Illinois, beyond St. Louis. They've got big hopes and dreams, and there is definitely hope by looking at all the faces that are here tonight. So we thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to help them further their cause, there are donation cards on your table. You can fill them out, and there is a box at the reception desk where you signed in where you can drop those off. We thank you so much for being here. What else you can do is when you leave this building, share what you learned tonight with those around you, with your 6 friends and then some, and help spread the word that way, because that's one of the most powerful tools you have, is sharing the emotion that you felt tonight with someone that's close to you. And know that 1 in 6 people, if you haven't been affected yet, there's a good chance that it's going to hit close to your home at some point in your life. Party's just getting started, guys. Know Yourself DVDs are donated by the Anthropedia Foundation, which builds on the research and clinical work of Dr. Robert Clollinger from the Washington University School of Medicine. We're fortunate to have them with us tonight. We've got those out there at the back table. Books written by Tom Smith, your choice of The Tattered Tapestry, A Family Search for Peace with Bipolar Disorder and Hope for a Balanced Life, and 9 Strategies for Coping with Mental Health Problems of a Loved One. Those are available as well. If you're going to the Cardinal game tomorrow as part of this event and you have not picked up your tickets yet, you can pick those up at the registration table when you exit. And is there a chance that we're going to see Glenn Close in a Cardinals jersey tomorrow? I'm just curious. I know she's a big Mets fan, but it could happen. It could definitely happen. After party. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? All right. And remember, this is a joyous celebration. This is a joyous celebration of what started here, where it's going, and what it can become. So let's celebrate the night with this after party. As I mentioned before, we've got a great jazz band here for you. Budweiser has sponsored Diverse, and their CD sales, should you pick one up, all donated back to the cause. So have fun, enjoy the evening. Thank you so much for being here, and God bless. Thank you.